Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the IROC series presented by More Freedom Trucking. Today we have traveled to the Daytona International Speedway for another IROC Daytona. This time, as you can see, we'll be under the lights here at Daytona, and the points race for the IROC series is very, very close right here as we come down to the last two races of the year. And let's go through those points real fast. Your points leader is going to be the number 33 of ZWTF. And second place will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Third will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the 49 of Jetman. Fifth will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Sixth will be the number 55 of Ida. Seventh will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Eighth will be the number 20 of Adam B5000. Ninth will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. 10th will be the number 23 of Fuller Than You, and rounding out your points here in the IROC series will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. So as you can see, only 1 point separates first and second place right now, with 29 points between first and fifth. Very, very close. Last two races are going to mean everything to each one of these drivers, and lots of bragging rights up for grabs right now as these winners from last season fight it out to win this IROC series this year. So let's go through qualifying real fast. Starting on the pole is going to be the 07 of Douchebaggins, and on his outside, the 95 of Zed Brunna. Starting third will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos, and on his outside, the 66 of Syndicate J. Starting fifth will be the 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the number 20 of Adam B5000. Starting seventh will be the 33 of ZWTF, and on his outside, the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Starting ninth will be the 55 of Ida, and on her outside, the 49 of Jetman. And in the last row, shotgun on the field, starting 11th will be the number 23 of Fuller Than You. So that's your starting lineup today for this IROC Daytona presented by More Freedom Trucking. These drivers are going to get these cars dialed in. Well, they're technically already dialed in. They got to get themselves dialed into the car. Once they're done with that, we're going to go racing. Again, your pole sitter today for today's race is going to be that 07 of Douchebaggins. This will be DB's second pole of the year in the IROC Series race. With 0 wins so far, he is looking to get into the winner's circle today. He definitely needs it. If the race ended right now, he would, with these 5 bonus points, he would leapfrog the 33 of ZWTF back into the points lead. But this is Daytona, and anything can happen, and so that's why we run these races, and that's why this is going to be exciting, because 2, 3, 4 wide action here at Daytona is very common, and I don't know. I'm excited to see these drivers run around this track, and it's just going to be an exciting day. But let's go through the top 5. Your starting top 5 again real fast. Starting on the pole is going to be the 07 of DB. Second will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Third will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Fourth will be the 66 of Syndicate J, and fifth will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. So that's your starting top 5 here. And as you'll recall, for the IROC Series races, these cars are all identical. The only thing that's different is the paint jobs on all of them. The paint matches their primary colors that they run on their cars in the More Freedom Series races. Lots of green here. So, the confusing ones can be the 23 and the 33 can get me confused a little bit here and there. So be on the lookout for that. As that 07 of Douchebaggins leads us down to take the green flag here at Daytona. On his outside will be the 95, and right behind him is going to be the number 40. As you'll recall, the first race of the year was won by the number 40 of Veteran Chaos here in the IROC Series, so he's looking back to get back into winner's circle. Again, has had a rough year this year in the More Freedom Series with the change to Ford, and he is already looking to the inside of the number 23 or the 07 Right behind him is going to be the number 13 at King of the Aces. So they're going to get these cars wound up down the backstretch. It's going to take about an entire lap for them to get the car wound up and get her going. As we got 3 wide in the back of the pack right now, as the one of Jamal Jackson he's getting down to the inside, but 3 wide right there and almost in the last row as the 55 and the 49 and the 95, 3 wide right here. Jumping back up to the front, your leader on lap number 1 is going to be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Bring up your timing and scoring, as always. Top 10 on the left, your favorite driver will be scrolling across the top as Veteran Chaos is our leader right now. It's just very much a mimic of the first race of the year. At the actual More Freedom Series race of the year. Looking back to that one, Jamal actually led our first lap of the year in the More Freedom Series this year. So he's trying to lead the next lap here at Daytona as he's down to the inside of the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Vet will be your leader again on lap number 2, but Jamal, those 2 KFB racing cars battling it out right now for the top spot here. Jamal with a little bit of edge, and here comes the 07 of DB right behind him, pushing him down the backstretch. DB down to his inside. Down the backstretch they go. DB down on the inside. Your pole sitter. He's on the inside. Here comes that 20, the 20 of Adam B5000 drifting up a lane, allowing the 66 of Syndicate J to come down underneath him. Only 16 laps here at Daytona for these IROC Series cars, as your leader still, again, is going to be, I believe, the, new leader on the track will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, as Syndicate J dropping down to the inside, making it 3 wide with the 07 of DB. Right behind him is going to be the 49 of Jetman and the 23 of Fuller Than You. Here they come down the backstretch with Syndicate J on the bottom. Sandwiched in the middle is going to be the 07 of DB. He's pulling up to the top there in front of the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, the 49 to Jetman down to his inside. Through 3 and 4 they go. 23 of Fuller Than You pushing that number 49 of Jetman to the front of the field right now. Looks like Jetman is going to be your leader here on this lap, as Syndicate J almost leads that lap. I'm going to make sure timing and scoring will update that, but it looked like it was pretty close for number 1 right there. As now Fuller Than You down to the bottom. I mean, it's still showing Jamal as the leader. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But your leader on the track right now is not even sure yet. So Jetman was your leader that last lap. And 0.02 of a second separated Jetman and Syndicate J right there. Great view of the pace car. As we have 3 wide, almost 4 wide right now. King of the Aces dropping down in front of the 49 of Jetman, or the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Your leader on that lap is going to be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Vet down to the bottom. Vet with a strong car today so far, I think. He's led 2 of the laps here today, 2 of the 16 laps here at Daytona. As they go down the backstretch, Vet out, getting pushed out to the lead by the 33 and the number 20 of Adam B5000. Vet down on the bottom. We're going to see what he does off this turn, as 2 3 wide battles in the back of the pack. It's not a huge pack, but it still is a pack, as Vet is definitely going to be your leader here with 10 laps remaining. Down at the bottom of the track is going to be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, being pushed along by the 66 and the 55. Jamal sliding up the track. Here comes the 66 underneath him. Down this long backstretch here at Daytona. Looks like Jamal and Vet, those two KFB racing cars, as Jamal dropping to the bottom right here. A great draft through the turn. Jamal off of turn number 4 down the front stretch into the tri-oval. Looks like your leader on that lap will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. 2 by 2 they go into turn number 1. Jamal with a slight advantage right now over Veteran, as Syndicate J and Fuller, it looks like, right there. Coming down, this lap will be halfway in this race, as here comes the 66 of Syndicate J. Jay hits that halfway. If he leads it halfway, he's going to get those 5 bonus points. So 5 bonus points here is, 5 extra points right here is fantastic for your season. As it's actually going to be Jamal is going to be your leader at halfway today. So your leader at halfway is going to be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, as he is going to get those 5 bonus points, which he definitely needs, as he is currently running 11th in points, 117 behind the leader. 2 by 2 again, down the backstretch they go. That 66 is trying to work underneath the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. He is just not. Jamal just has a little bit better car right now, with about half the rate, with basically 9 laps to go here, 7 laps to go here. So Jamal still pushing powering his way out front of this race. The flying V right there looked like as we were going through turns 1 and 2, with Jamal still being your leader, the 66 of Syndicate J right there behind him. Currently, the leader of the most laps right now will be that number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Jay is really working hard, trying to get some drafting help right now by the number 33 in the 49. Jamal with, looks like a strong, even though all these cars are evenly matched, Jamal is just driving the wheels off that thing right now. He is blocking top to bottom all over this track, trying to stay out front as we have 5 laps remaining here. Syndicate J hoping that he can get somebody lined up with him to get underneath the number 1, but he has fallen back as the drafting help just really isn't there. It's the 40 of Veteran Chaos now down to the inside of the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. With a great draft down the backstretch, Jamal into turn 3 and 4. Here comes the number 13 of King of the Aces. Down into the tri-oval, King and Vet lined up underneath the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. It looks like that's going to be Veteran Chaos as your leader right here, as they finally are getting drafting help underneath the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Here comes the 66 of Syndicate J, making it 3 wide with the number 13 of King of the Aces. ZWTF trying to push that 66 around. Vet sliding up to the middle of the track, blocking top to bottom right now, trying to stay in the lead, as the 66 in the King of the Aces sandwiched in the middle between the 1 and the 66. Jay to the bottom of the track, finally with that drafting help there by the 33 and the 49. ZWTF pushing Jay out to the front right now. Four laps to go here at Daytona, as Vet is still, looks like he's still going to be your leader, as the drafting help by the 66 has just gone away. Down into turns 1 and 2 they go. Jay down to the bottom, edging out just a little bit on Vet, as he's trying to line up some drafting help behind him. Here comes the, looks like the 33 right behind him. Still unable to get right up there underneath his bumper, but here comes the 49 of Jetman and the 20 of Adam B5000. Drag racing through 3 and 4. Down the front stretch they come. Jetman down to the bottom in the tri-oval. 66 now. It looks like Jetman's trying to make it 3 wide with the Syndicate J and the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Jetman down at the bottom underneath Syndicate J with the drafting help by the 20 and the 23. We're going to see what the 55 and the 95 do here. 55-95 hanging in the middle of the pack right there, as it is 3 wide down the backstretch, neck and neck down into turns 3 and 4. In 3 and 4, Vet slowly moving back. Here comes that 49 of Jetman, as he is being pushed out front by the 20 of Adam B5000 down into the tri-oval. Two laps remain here as the 20 of Adam B5000 now underneath the 49 of Jetman. Here comes the 23 of Fuller Than You, making it 3 wide right now. Fuller with a little bit of drafting help right now by the 55 of Ida. We're going to see what Adam B5000 gets. Fuller pulling up into the middle lane. He's going to get that drafting help by the 33 of ZWTF. Strong line at the top of the track right now as the 49, the 66, and the 40 pushing that number 20 of Adam B5000. But here comes the 33 and the 07. Down through the tri-oval. We're going to get the white flag lap here as the 23 of Fuller Than You and the number 20 of Adam B5000 fighting it out for the lead on the final lap here at Daytona for IROC Daytona. The 23 being pushed by the 33 and the 07. The high line being pushed by the 49 and the 66. Down the backstretch for the final time. Drag racing neck and neck right now. Anybody's race here into turns 3 and 4. Adam B5000 with a little bit of a lead as the bottom line just a little bit faster. But here comes the 49 pushing that 20 of Adam B5000, the 23 of Fuller Than You into the tri-oval. Your winner today for IROC Daytona is going to be I don't know. That was a checkered flag. I'm not even sure who won right now. We're having to wait on timing and scoring as your winner today here at IROC Daytona by 2/100ths of a second is going to be the number 20 of Adam B5000. 2/100ths of a second. Amazing finish to this race here at Daytona. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's go through your finishing order today for IROC Daytona. Your winner today by 2/100ths of a second is going to be the number 20 of Adam B5000. Second place will be the number 23 of Fuller Than You. Third will be the 49 of Jetman. Fourth will be the 33 of ZWTF. Fifth will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Sixth will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Seventh will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Eighth will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Ninth will be the 55 of Vita. 10th will be the 13 of King of the Aces. And rounding out the field will be the number 95 of Zed Brenna. So it looks like Vet is also going to get 5 bonus points for leading the most laps today with 6 laps led. Amazing race today. Amazing race today here at Daytona. Like edge of your seat right to the very last. So our final race of the year is going to be at Talladega. Last race is going to be a plate race, and it should be an amazing race there at Talladega, and that will be, I believe, on November 21st. So looking forward to that. And your points will be on the screen right here. We're going to see who the leader is in points as we go to the end of the as we get to the end of the year and who's going to be the winner of this series. So those points will be on the screen right here. Again, congratulations to Adam B5000, your winner today for IROC Daytona, presented by More Freedom Trucking, and a fantastic race. Winner by 2 thousandths of a second. Yeah, making sure 2 thousandths of a second over Fuller than you. So congratulations to Adam. And until Friday, back here at Daytona, take care.